guys, welcome back. Magic Farm with me, Sid, and this should technically have been next Tuesday's episode, but unfortunately I recorded an entire episode with the boom of my microphone up behind my ear, and the audio sounded a little bit like so that one being abandoned. We're now back. The audio is better, and I've made a few changes around the place. I've got bamboo walls in around here. Hi, Brian. And I've got my sofas in, tables, display cabinets. I'm not sure whether we'd done those last time or not. Big table in here now, and I've got my tool racks over here. Got the bamboo trees. I can't remember whether I showed this last time or not, but here is my various fields. We've got the hops over going nicely. Enderman has been leaving me gifts. These guys are showing up all over the place, and I think it is due to the fact that we are absolutely now, hello butterfly, snided out with flowers. There's so many flowers around here, it's a joke, and the butterflies are loving it. I cannot figure out what the hell you do with the butterflies. The documentation's on the Lapi Ujimaflob is, I can't pronounce it, butterfly bits is non-existent as best as I can tell. And even going into creative mode doesn't help you. There's nothing much in there at all. Got the walnut trees, so they are growing and hopefully mutating along with the cherries. What else have we done? I have moved these guys back and stuck hoppers in, because I completely forgot that hoppers were in this game. These are new trapdoors, so this is a jaded trapdoor, which is just a trapdoor combined with a ladder. So I can come down here, all the eggs are being collected in there, but this trapdoor functions as a ladder, so that's in, and as I say, the chickens have been breeding and laying eggs into these hoppers, so that's new. What else? Obviously we did the orchards, but that was the last visible episode. I've spruced up over the mine entrance a little bit, so we've got a couple of butterflies decided to take up residence here. And I've also got the machine shed now completely done. I've moved all the Tinker's Construct stuff down here. Got my tables, got my thermionic fabricator, which was one of the things I put in last time. Moved everything around. Energy cube is now happily filling up with the energy from the peat bog. Plenty of peat in there. I've got the centrifuge that has been extracting wax and honey from the combs. That's off at the moment because I wanted to let this recharge, so I've just turned that off using these nice little switches. In fact, have I got? Yeah, I've got some still in here, because I think these were something I built last time. And these are really dead simple. It's just iron, a lever and some dye, and they are quite literally just a case of right click and it's on, off, on, off. That's simple. So we've been squeezing the surplus seeds from our wheat farm, and they haven't really made as much at all. The peat is looking ready to dig up again, but that's just a diggy hole exercise. So yeah, I've got 5 tanks back here, and this has got a bit of seed oil in each. Now once we get chestnuts, then that should increase considerably, because the walnuts are a good source of oil, but the chestnuts are even better. What else have I done? Just to finish off, I've done a bit more strip mining, so there's more resources to smelt. I brought a path round here, Built a bridge over the river into the desert area, and I've got rid of my little temporary sugarcane farm, and I have built this mother out here. This is just to stop spiders climbing over, and this is the bridge. I've put some reasonably fancy supports on there. So that's where we are. So what are we going to do? Well, I've got some machines I want to build, because I want to try, if I can get back over here. Now the question, where did I put my rubber? I know I made some. Rubber, if I were rubber, where would I be? Certainly not hiding in here. I need to sort this chest out. It's a bit of a mess, actually. Let me just check these out. No, not there. Check my valuables chest, and if it's not there, it's got to be in the barn. In fact, the sun's going down, so I will probably have a snooze after trying to hunt down this rubber. Yep, I'm doing pretty ludicrous for diamonds now. I've got 3.5 stacks, give or take, and a reasonable chunk of emeralds, because one of my strip mines extended right out to the extreme hills over there. Okay, that's all good, we can sleep. So I still need to find my rubber. You see my rubber, Brian? That sounds wrong, actually. Oh dear. Right, let's try the barn. These bamboo are getting a bit out of control as well, actually. I may need to chop a few down. Okay, where are we? If I were rubber, where would I be? So I'll put another one of those jaded trapdoors in here. Right. Rubber. I doubt you'd be in there. You're definitely not going to be in there. That's just spare torches. That is, yep, nothing. That is nothing. Nothing. And just some bee stuff. I know I had some. Not a major problem if I can't find it. These are all the ores I got from the last strip mine that I need to process. So, if you're not there, there you go. There's some rubber. I'll want one of those Stirling engines. There's some more rubber. Didn't I make some of the plastic? Okay. Right, so I want a fruit picker, which is a Minefactory thing. Basically we got those, which is raw plastic, and that is got from smelting rubber. So let me just double check I don't have any raw plastic kicking around. I could have sworn I'd made some, but evidently not. I haven't got a powered furnace yet. Just the old stuff like that, so I'm going to need to go and do this the old-fashioned way over in the furnace. Oh, bit of green, we'll have that, and we'll smelt that lot. So while that's melting, I'm going to take a short break and we'll do a little bit of cooking. It's time for Cooking with Sid, and here's your host. Here's Sid. Hi guys, and we are going in the kitchen. You'll notice I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so let's get straight on with the recipe for today. And today we are going to be find the right stuff. We want the grapes, we want peanuts, and I've got another set of cutlery here, so let's get straight on and make some peanut butter. Because what we're making today is peanut butter jelly. Right, now the other thing I need is, I think it's grape jelly, which is sugar, juicer, saucepan and grapes. So I've got the grapes, grab some sugar, and I think, what do we want? The juicer, the saucepan, grapes and sugar. So we'll make a few of those. In fact, we'll make the whole lot of those. Okay, take the sugar back out, and the last thing we need is bread, which I haven't got a huge amount of because I toasted it all. And that is a case of, we need the cutting board, we need some bread, we need some grape jelly and peanut butter. And look at that, peanut butter and jelly. An absolute classic meal, fit for anybody. Oops. Lovely. Well, to keep those on myself, and that's just a quick cooking show from me this week, and next week we'll probably try something a little bit more adventurous. Bye for now. Okay, right, that has now smelted, so let's head back over to the machine shed, where we can hopefully, and I bet I'm just wondering, I need some wood. Always something. We'll just take some of that oak and we'll stick half of it back because I don't need that much. Right. Keep on hearing something taking damage, and it's actually those butterflies. For some reason they make a damage sound, although you can't hit them, just for good measure. So is that the... no, it's that. So that makes a whole load of plastic, and if we go back into the, oops, helps if you can spell, picker. So the fruit picker is a machine frame, a redstone reception coil, 4 shears and a golden axe. Machine frame is glass, iron and that, so that's easily done. I'm going to pull that together and I'll be right back. Okay, we've got everything we need. One thing that you noticed, when you're making these things, it saves the recipes in this work table, and right clicking on a recipe will lock it so you'll never lose it. So these two I'm making quite a bit of at the moment. So I've locked those in because it's going to be something I'm going to use quite often, I think. So that should be that, which gives me a fruit picker. Now the fruit picker uses power and basically per operation will try and pick fruit from a tree. So if it's an apple tree, it'll try and pick apples. If it's a chestnut tree, it'll try and pick chestnuts, and so on and so forth. Sorry, just getting a little bit hoarse there. Hello, Mr. Butterfly. Oh, he's even got boggly eyes. Look at them. Right, so what I am going to need is some walnut saplings and some bone meal. Hopefully I've got... I've only got 4, so I'm going to need to plant one and hope. But first I am going to need to take a snooze. Starting to like this living room. I'll definitely need to get some kind of coffee table or something. I've been trying desperately to install a furniture mod, and Jammies just will not have it, and neither will Dr. Craze, I think it's called. So, right. Lots of movement upstairs. Just when you think you're not going to peep out of anybody for an hour or so, and just when you start recording, bam. Right. So what I want to do is go around here for starters. Could have done with an axe, couldn't I? Bear with me a second. That's what happens when you carry a mattock around most of the time. Have I got any axes? No, of course not. Right. One of the problems with having right, I'm going to have the mattock out because that handles this stuff so much better than I should have left the shovel behind. Oh well. You may have noticed I'm running a little bit faster as well, and I got a haste 3 book, so that's gone on the old boots. The haste 2 didn't really seem to make any difference on the helmet, so I don't know whether that is just a boot enchantment or not. Okay. Take those. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 4 sapling tree, unfortunately. And you've got to find the... Oh god, run out of bone meal. And this corner here is the magic corner. So, let's have that walnut down. And then hopefully get these leaves to despawn and drop me a whole more load more saplings. I could do with probably, oh god, it needs another. Should have brought the big chopper, shouldn't I? Yeah, I could do with probably about 4 of these. I may need to get an upgrade over them though. So let's see how many saplings we get dropped. There's a couple. I'm going to have these rubber trees down while I'm at it as well. And I may need to plant a rubber tree farm somewhere, although that's not going to be an orchard like that. These bees have actually mutated right out over here now. That is pretty damned impressive. What are we up to? 3, 4. Well, there's a rubber tree sapling, not what I'm after, but yeah, I can see quite a few up there as the leaves despawn. The orchards are doing... God, scared me half to death. Doing pretty well. We've got some lovely looking mangoes up there. And we've got some star fruits. Obviously all of these vanillas looking pretty good. This pig hasn't moved. It is... I think he fancies a bit of vanilla, but you're not getting none. It's mine. Yeah, so the mangoes are doing well. Dragon fruits are pretty good. The apple orchard is just insane. Right. So if I'm right, the picker harvests by default in a 3x3 area, and there are upgrades. So if I can get the, let's have a look, see what I can see. There we go. Upgrade lapis, radius increase 2, radius 3, radius 4, and you can basically go up. So you can build that with silver ingots, gold. In fact, I may. Where are we? Gold, quartz, diamond. Sorry, I could do a diamond, redstone. Let's go and build that while we wait for these to despawn. Redstone, a gold nugget, 2 diamonds, and some plastic. 3 plastic, perfect. A gold nugget, perfect. 2 redstones, and no diamonds down here. And back, and I brought a stack of the little sods just so I have enough to be going with. So if I remember, the recipe was that, 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 that. Oh, what was in the middle? Oh god, I can't remember. Oh, I don't need to worry about it. It's a project table. Diamond. Oh no, it's 3 diamonds. Okay, so it was like that, like that. Stick another one in the crafting table. Build my upgrade. Okay, I'm going to stick those diamonds back in there along with the gold. So let's see how many more saplings we have. Isn't that pretty much it? Obviously no walnuts have dropped with this because it's not had time to mature. Now that is a 9 increase plus 3, so that's going to be 12. So radius of 12. So if I go, where's my torches? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's the middle. And it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I go, how many have we got? 14. Plenty. If I plant one here, one here, one there, and one, no, not quite enough. It's okay, not a problem. We got bone meal aplenty, and I said it was that one, didn't I? Or was it that one? That one. Oh, that's too close. Okay, down you come. In fact, we'll go and grab those saplings before they grow. Now, what I'm not sure is whether it only does the leaves, or whether you in the radius, or whether you have to have just the trunk in the radius, and it basically does the entire tree. I suppose we'll find out. Right, well, I'm going to get this knock this down, try and get enough saplings, and I'll be right back. Okay, so that gives us a pretty damned large canopy of walnut trees up there. So the next thing we need is to place our fruit picker. And the fruit picker obviously at the moment hasn't got anything. We'll stick that in, give it a radius increase of 9. Oh, it's going to be even further, isn't it? I didn't need to go to 9. Oh well. Radius, diameter, Stirling engine, and a lever, and if I'm just going to stick the rubber rod in, that'll do. So that should start powering. It's not going to generate a lot, but you can see the energy is slowly building up, and basically it has an operation cost, which is the amount of work it's idle, so it's ticking away. This will charge up to 1600 megajoules. I can't remember the operation. I think it's the operation will be something like 300 or 400 megajoules per operation, or 50 megajoules per operation. I need to double check that. So every time it picks something, that will come out and it will spit the item out of the top, and bang, off you go, or is it out the side? Anyway, it should be working like that. So the only drawback here is that this hasn't got any thing. So if I deliberately age some of these, let's see what happens. You can bone meal these up. Now, hopefully it will recognise these items, and hopefully I've done it right. More to the point. See, it's not recognising any work. No, it should recognise those. Whether it needs to be level with them. That would be pretty pointless if it did. In fact, it'd be very pointless if it did. I mean, there's plenty of energy in there now, so it's not that that's holding it up. And it's not those, so I think this must have to be elevated. I wonder whether you can rotate it. I think it maybe needs to be elevated up a little. Well, that's not good if it does. It's usually the items directly beneath. I'll be right back. I'm just going to experiment. Okay, well, it appears that that particular device doesn't recognise walnuts, because clearly here we've got one working happily away with apples. And I've just stuck some wood in there for the time being. God knows how much energy it's got, probably not enough. So yeah, it definitely works with apples, so I may just have to use it in the orchard, which is a shame. But nice setting. Means I need to go back to my plan as to what to do with the walnuts. In the meantime, I can let those trees mature and get the walnuts the hard way. And I will probably have to go down the multi-farm route, which is what I'd originally thought of anyway. It's not really a backward step, it's just when I saw the fruit picker I thought, ooh, that might be what I'm after. I may test the multi-farm in my test world before I go down that avenue though, because I don't want to build all those bloody blocks only to find out that it don't work. Hope bees need refreshing. So yeah, a little bit of a derpy episode this one, showing you what I did on the previous derped episode where we had no sound, and also derping a bit with getting the wrong kind of machines. Now hopefully when I can get a grafter onto this lot I will find some chestnut trees, in which case I shall be laughing quite hard. And for the time being I think I'm just going to go and whack a bit of coal in that machine and call it an episode. Just leave it running, let it pick a whole load of apples. Bonk. Got lots of coal, I'm not worried about coal. So we'll do that, and that seems to work, and it's possible it may actually pick cherries as well from some of these other trees, but if it doesn't recognise walnuts, but my gut feeling is it isn't going to recognise cherries either. I mean, to be honest, this is kind of pointless, because you can see here I can just go walk round and pick up all the fallen apples, but there you go. Such is life. So it should be picking all of these, and I will see you next time for for hopefully a slightly more productive episode. Bye for now.